So here's the scene from the, it's general about, you can say it's like the short version of the book The Catcher in the Rye. So here's the scene. Holden Caulfield, 16, freshly expelled from Pensy Prep, is about to ghost his school and dive headfirst into the chaos of New York City. He's not just skipping finals, he's skipping life as everyone expects it to be. He's got a suitcase, a head full of sarcasm and heart that's been cracked since his little brother Ellie died. And he's not looking for adventure, he's looking for something real in a world that feels fake as hell. Holden's journey is less plot, more vibe, you can say. He wanders through bars, hotels, museums, and parks, meeting people who range from painfully awkward to downright tragic. He hires a prostitute but ends up just wanting to talk. He gets punched in the stomach by her pimp. He goes on a date with his ex, Sally Hayes, and ruins it by suggesting they run away and live in a cabin in the woods. He meets up with an old classmate, Carlos, who is too sophisticated to deal with Holden's emotional mess. He drinks, he smokes, he lies constantly, and through it all, he keeps asking, where do the ducks go in winter? That duck question, it's not random. It's Holden trying to figure out what happens to things that disappear, like Allie, like innocence, like himself. But the real gut punch comes when he sneaks home and sees his little sister Phoebe. She's smart, fierce, and still untouched by the world's nonsense. She's the one person Holden doesn't call a phony. When she asks him what he wants to do with his life, he says he wants to be the catcher in the rye, someone who stands in a field of rye and catches kids before they fall off a cliff into adulthood. It's a beautiful, broken metaphor. He's trying to save others from the fall he's already taken. And that's the heart of the book. Holden isn't just rebelling, he's grieving, he's terrified, he's trying to hold on to something pure in a world that keeps telling him to grow up, get over, and play along, but he can't, he won't. And that resistance is what makes him unforgettable. So you can ask, what's the big idea about this book? First of all, innocence versus phoniness. Holden worships innocence and despises anything fake. Adults, phonies. Prep schools, phonies. Hollywood, the phoniest of all. But the irony is, Holden lies constantly, he's walking contradiction, and he knows it. Alienation. Holden isolates himself because connection feels dangerous. He wants love, but he's scared of being hurt. So he pushes people away, then mourns the loneliness he created. Also, about mental health. This isn't just a teenage angst. Holden's unraveling. He's depressed, possibly suicidal, and the story is told from a mental institution. It's raw, it's real, and it doesn't tie things up with a neat bow. Grief. Ellie's death is the silent engine behind everything. Holden's pain is unresolved, and it leaks into every interaction, every rant, every moment of tenderness. Also, we have to mention symbols that hit hard. The red hunting hat. It's weird, it's loud, and Holden wears it like armor. It's his way of saying, I'm not like you, even when he desperately wants to be seen. The ducks in Central Park. So they vanish in winter but come back in spring. Holden clings to that idea. Maybe not everything that disappears is gone forever. About the Museum of Natural History, everything stays the same there. Holden loves that. No surprises, no growing up, just frozen moments. The carousel at the end, Holden watches Phoebe ride it. She reaches for the gold ring and he realizes he can't protect her from falling. And maybe that's okay, maybe falling is part of growing. And you can ask why it still matters because uh, Holden Caulfield is a very kid who's ever felt like the world doesn't make sense. He's every person who's lost someone and didn't know how to move on. He's the voice in your head that says, I don't want to be like them, even when you're not sure who is them is. Salinger didn't write a story with a tidy arc. He wrote a confession, a rant, a love letter to the misfits, and it's messy, funny, heartbreaking, and brutally honest. It's the kind of book that makes you feel seen and then makes you wonder if you ever really seen yourself. So yeah, The Catcher in the Rye isn't about catching kids in the field. It's about trying to catch yourself before you fall apart. And maybe, just maybe, learning how to fall without breaking. So, if you like this, uh, the short version of this book, hit the like button, subscribe, and see you next time.